In the world of prehistoric dinosaurs, where the instinct for survival was pushed to its limits and the law of the strongest reigned supreme, the Velociraptor, a name evoking cunning speed and deadly intelligence, carved out its own unique path to existence. While giants like Tyrannosaurus rex or Triceratops dominated through brute strength and massive size, the Velociraptor asserted its position through agility, dexterity, and a rare, mischievous intellect. Standing less than 2 meters tall and weighing only a few tens of kilograms, comparable to an adult wolf today, it seemed insignificant, easily overlooked compared to other colossal predators. But it was precisely this seemingly weak smallness that transformed the Velociraptor into a silent killer, a ghost of the jungle capable of weaving through dense forests, climbing steep rocky mountain slopes, and traversing crevices and caves that the giants could never reach. This adaptation not only helped it evade enemies, but also opened up unique hunting grounds where speed was key. The Velociraptor's primary weapon was not size, but a perfect combination of speed and lethality. Its long, slender, yet incredibly muscular hind legs allowed the Velociraptor to reach speeds of up to 60 km per hour, faster than any other carnivorous dinosaur of its time, and comparable to some of the fastest land animals today. This speed was not only used to chase prey, but also to escape quickly when in danger. But speed wasn't the only thing that made its reputation so terrifying. Each of the Velociraptor's feet possessed a massive sickle-shaped claw, known as the sickle claw, measuring 6 to 7 centimeters long. This claw was not used for walking, but was held aloft, sharp and curved like a razor. When attacking, the Velociraptor would use its speed and powerful leg spring to pounce on its prey. Its curved claw, digging deep and tearing through flesh, inflicting fatal wounds to arteries and internal organs. Not many species could survive such a lightning-fast, precise, and deadly strike. What made the Velociraptor truly different and even more terrifying was its superior intelligence and ability to coordinate as a pack. Velociraptors typically did not hunt alone. With an intelligence sharper than most other dinosaur species, they coordinated in packs with sophisticated and effective tactics. A group of velociraptors, though each individual was small, could together surround and bring down prey many times their individual size. Even armored herbivorous dinosaurs. They coordinated using a complex system of signals including body language, distinctive hissing, calls for communication, or simply perfect hunting instincts honed over millions of years of evolution. Their typical tactic was to send a few individuals to lure the prey, causing the animal to panic and flee in a predetermined direction, while others ambushed from the flanks or descended from above from cliffs, creating an inescapable trap. It was this intelligent, calculated, and well-coordinated hunting style that made velociraptors not only terrifying to weaker herbivorous dinosaurs, but also a real threat even to larger predators like solitary carnivorous dinosaurs. The combination of speed, claws, and intelligent tactics made them a formidable force. Furthermore, what made the velociraptor stand out most was its bold and cunning opportunism. They did not hesitate to observe from afar the hunts of Allosaurus or even Tyrannosaurus rex, the dominant dinosaur of the Cretaceous period. When the battle between the giants concluded, when the T-Rex had brought down its prey but was busy tearing at the flesh, or exhausted after a violent attack, packs of velociraptors would appear like ghosts from the shadows. They would rush in, not to foolishly engage the giant in direct combat, but to snatch the best parts of the meat, the easy pickings, and then quickly retreat before the giant could react. This audacity sometimes made even the T-Rex roar in anger, but often the giant couldn't react in time to the agility, cunning, and overwhelming numbers of these tiny predators. This was the art of survival that only Velociraptor mastered. No need for absolute strength, just intelligence, agility, and the daring to take risks to claim the reward. This behavior demonstrated flexible adaptation and the ability to find food sources in all circumstances. Their harsh habitat also forged this nature. Velociraptors primarily lived in the arid regions of the Gobi Desert and Rocky Mountain slopes, where food sources were not always abundant and stable. To survive, they had to hunt day and night, seizing every opportunity, from live prey to carrion left over from others' feasts, or even boldly stolen spoils. In the fiery red sunset, when the slower and less agile giants began to seek rest, the velociraptors would have already climbed cliffs, hidden among the rocks, observing, waiting for the smallest moment of vulnerability of a lost prey. A precise leap, a signaling hiss, and instantly, the prey would fall in panicked screams, not understanding what had happened. Their persistence and ability to adapt to harsh conditions were key to their success. In the world of dinosaurs, a brutal truth was proven. The strongest might not necessarily be the last to survive. The velociraptor is a powerful testament to this truth. It did not have the colossal size of a T-Rex to overpower every opponent, nor the sharp horns of a triceratops for direct defense, nor the impenetrable armor of an ankylosaurus to withstand attacks. But it possessed superior speed, cunning intelligence, excellent pack coordination, and especially a rare audacity, willing to face risks to claim life. Thanks to all these factors, the velociraptor etched its name into natural history as one of the most dangerous, tenacious, and terrifying dinosaurs that ever existed. A small but fiercely determined warrior. Today, when we look back at the era of dinosaurs, the image of the T-Rex often appears as the ultimate symbol of absolute power. But in the shadows, in lightning-fast, unexpected hunts, in the echoing hisses across the prairies and Rocky Mountains, the velociraptor was truly the small but persistent nightmare, a creeping fear. It was a creature that never missed an opportunity, always lurking, always waiting, and always knowing how to survive in a brutal world where the weak were ruthlessly eliminated. Velociraptor, the agile warrior, the intelligent opportunist, and the pervasive nightmare of the prehistoric wilderness, an eternal testament to how intelligence and adaptation can overcome both strength and size in the great struggle for survival. This dinosaur is not just an extinct animal. It is a lesson in ingenuity, resilience, and extraordinary adaptability.